How are we doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me run? Yes. Awesome. I can hear me in the background. All right. So it's inevitable that I'm just not going to be able to hear myself in the headset, but the microphone piece for right now works. This is ghetto. But we press on. By the way, real quick, this episode is brought to you by the first candy sponsor that we've ever had, Skittles. Now, before I get into Skittles and about tasting rainbows and shit, who the fuck said it was an idea to bring back the shitty lime and take away from us our green apple? Okay? I don't know if the dumb shits at, where is this made? Mars? Is this the Hershey's Mars people or something? Yep. Mars Wrigley. I don't know if those idiots took a poll of a bunch of like deaf, dumb, and blind people. Oh, there we go. I got it. But lime is not something people want these days. Okay. You put a lime in a Corona. We do some lime with some Mexican food. Outside of some things that you do with limes in a bedroom, I don't know where green apple is coming into everybody's palate or lime is coming in everybody's palate. I'd prefer green apples. Anyways, moving on. I know what you're asking yourselves. Wait, what is today? It's Sunday. Why is Casey doing a podcast on a Sunday night? Well, my friends, life comes at you really fast. And sometimes it comes all over your face. And sometimes, bless you. And sometimes you have to adjust or wipe the stuff off and then move on. Either way, I have something I have to do tomorrow night, and I believe that it's going to take up a considerable amount of time. And after a little bit of research, I decided that it felt like this week was locked in. Even though we have the Houston Philadelphia game going on right now, I feel like that we're looking pretty good when it comes to this week's conclusions. Now there's a few scores that may alter, but as of right now, it looks like we're done. So without further ado, this one actually gets to put us into perspective without it being a Monday because we wake up, we wipe the sleep from our eyes, and then later on when I do a podcast, all the information that I'm giving you is already late. So now I'm a little ahead of schedule. So let's get into it. Oh, I missed it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's obviously a podcast. And yes, I am smiling from ear to ear. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness. The week that was, I am going based off a stat tracker right now. I am not on the actual league page. So I'm giving you these stats as they are live. Oh, the Philly, looking at it, JT Realmuto, homer, deep to left. That's Jason's guy, right? Yep, see? So, of course, anyways, 1-1 tie in that ball game. Look at that. We've got baseball going on as I'm doing this podcast. And look at that. Check it out. Whatever. Anyways, moving on. Matchups from last week. Let's get into it. This podcast is called And the Cream Will Rise. or it did this week. And by the cream, I mean is the cream of the crop rising from the bottom to the top, because we had some of the teams that were playing other teams that were higher ranked. Well, they ended up winning. So let's get into it. Rayford Peaches faced off against the number one team this week in Red Sox Nation, and Ray took him down. 9-3 is the score again as of right now, and we are allowed to just go ahead and click on from Stat Tracker because it's still live and updating as we speak. But very. Oh no, he has Wilson Contreras or Willem. Is it? It's Wilson. Sorry, Jason. For whatever reason, I thought you had JT Realmuto. Who has JT Realmuto? That is drop it like it's fought. Drop it like it's fought. All right, let's get into it. Runs right now 32-27. Again, this could change. Home runs are 9-8. Speaking of home runs and Ray, she's pissed. She would have taken that category hands down had she played one Manny Machado yesterday in Mexico City, of all places. However, the numbers are a little bit skewed in some places, Mexico City being one of those, because it feels like they're playing in a T-ball park. But he did hit 2 home runs and I believe drove in. Let's see what he drove in. Blah, 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 blah. What would he have driven in is the question. I can't click on it like that. Of course, she plays him today, and he goes 0 for 4, I believe. Yeah, that's today. So, anyways, I can't really click on it because it's not the right click on, and the other stuff that I have on the other page is I can change that from day to night. Ooh, I like that one better. Ooh, I like that. Anyways, yeah, play Manny Machado, Ray Ray, and you've got yourself home runs, and then you've got yourself every single batting category. But that's not the case, and we press on because that's what you got to do in this business. Very close in the pitching categories, 3-4 in the wins, just a hair under the strikeouts. Red Sox Nation had over 5 on the ERA. Kind of close in the whip. Oh, there we are. No, I didn't want that really. Thank you though. I want to move that up. Just there we go. There we go. We're getting that. 5 quality starts to 2 and 3-2 in the saves. Does he have a relief pitcher playing this evening? No, he does not. So it remains to be seen, but I believe that the score would be 9-3. Moving on to the Hitman and McCollum 25. These two teams are battling for positions to move up the ranks. Fernando, as of right now, 7-5 is the score. Do either one of these gentlemen have people playing this evening? Jose Urquidy, I believe, is pitching in this game right now against the Philadelphia Phillies. So those numbers for McCollum 25. He is already losing all of the pitching stats and will not be gaining enough ground to win any back. So again, signed, sealed, and delivered on both the batting and the pitching. This matchup is OVER over. He lost just about every single one of the pitching categories except them save plus holds, this being Fernando. Hitman Patrick winning 82-41 in the strikeouts. Again, the numbers could change, but a nice little 1.73 ERA and a 1.05 on the whip. Batting Cats went to McCollum 25, just 1 home run more, but 6 more stolen bases, and 4 difference in both runs and RBIs. I don't know why I keep saying it like that, but anyways, we press on. Really sucked that we didn't get to see the Braves or the Mets duke it out the last 2 days. And now we will see a doubleheader on Monday. That much I am sure of. I guess, yeah, 2 games are canceled. Was that doubleheader? I don't know if they were supposed to be playing tomorrow or not. Either way, they're playing tomorrow. Make sure you set your rosters. So McCollum 25, Fernando taking over the Hitman 7-5. This is one of those matchups where Fernando was obviously higher ranked in our league than Patrick. Uh, and so was this one that I'm now reporting on. Drop it like it's fought. Nick G sitting there nice and comfortably in 6th place. I wonder why Nick is in 6th place. Oh, yeah. I remember last week. Boom, boom, boom. That's right. 7-4 over Bucketheads. This one was a little mixture of stats trickled in, but hold on a second there. Let's see. This game is not decided just yet in its final score. Pena for Houston has already come in for 1 run, and Drop It Like It's Fought is only winning by 1 run. However, Kyle Tucker, Jordan Alvarez, and Alec Boehm are sitting there on Drop It Like It's Fought. I like saying it that way. Drop It Like It's Fought. I think I'm supposed to say it that way. So, yeah. So this is going to come down to the wire. This will actually be the changing of the score. I do not believe that the average or OBP could be altered enough for Drop It Like It's Fought if all of those batters hit well this evening, but I don't know. But also, they are tied in stolen bases, and Pena has speed. So does Kyle Tucker, and Alec Boehm, I believe, can steal some bags. So this one's not finished yet, people. Stay tuned. But as of right now, the score is 7-4 Bucketheads. But again, it could change, and we could possibly have what, a tie? What would that be? Because I believe that the pitching is Dunzo. Let's see what we got from Mr. Bucketheads here. I like this live reporting, live in action. Jose Alvarado is for the Phillies. And he's not gonna balloon those numbers enough. And Drop It Like It's Fought already has all of the so we could be looking at a potential tie here if Jose Pena steals a base and comes around a couple more times with the runs, and those 2 Astros and 1 Philly do not. What are the odds that one man does more than three? It can happen. So, anyway, stay tuned. This matchup could actually go down into a tie. But as of right now, Nick is beating Brian 7-4. The conclusion of this game will finalize the conclusion of this matchup between these two. Good luck to you, gentlemen. Moving on, this one was needed. I know for a fact, and I can I can give firsthand account that one Eric Croft has been doing a no pants dance since around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Ryan Presley is a deciding factor, but unless he comes in for, 2+ innings of work, which is not likely, Eric is all but locked into all of his pitching stats again, unless he gets 6 strikeouts or more from Ryan Presley. The pitching stats are all but locked up and sealed, as is the batting stats, because neither one of these gentlemen have a Philly or an Astro playing this evening. So, without further ado, congratulations, Eric. This is another one of those matchups where the top dog was taken down. Benchwarmers was number 3 this past week in our league, while Eric had yet to put together enough for a victory until now. He was sitting nice and pretty in 11th place. We'll get into the final, well, not the final, but the live standings here in a minute. But back and forth in the hitting. Benchwarmers falls by 2 in the runs, but takes him by 1 home run. Falls by, what is that, 14 RBI? Is that right? Wow. Yeah, 14 RBI, very close in the stolen bases. The average and OBP were somewhat close, although 321 to 286 in the OBP went in Swing and Low's favor. Very close in the wins, quality starts, not saves, plus holds, and difference of 6 in the strikeouts. So, yeah, Josh taking the L, swinging low, and hitting it out of the park. Congratulations there, Eric. Moving on to a little bit of family affair. Shane versus Scott. Scott says, not on my watch, sir. Let's go ahead and double check, make sure Brandon Marsh is a factor in this game. He could steal a bag. You never know the way stolen bases are. And Craig Kimbrell could get a save plus hold. Oh, here we go. This game is not yet decided yet because if Craig Kimbrell comes in and gets at least 2 strikeouts, we could be seeing another category taken away from Shane because they are separated by 2 strikeouts, 53 to 51 in that category. Scott, can you buy a quality start? I think not, sir. No quality starts given to the Mandalorians this week, but he says, no problem, don't need them. He didn't get one from Logan Allen. He didn't get one from Yu Darvish. He didn't get one from Julio Urias or Tony Gonsolin. Did Justin Verlander actually come back this week? I don't know. I didn't see one. But anyways, moving on. The batting stats were as this. Mandalorians took him by 3 runs, by 3 home runs. Look at the difference there. And by, what is that, 4 RBIs. And again, they're tied in stolen bases. And Brandon Marsh is the only player that is batting for this team. And they are, they will, Mandalorians cannot win the ERA, the whip, or the wins. But he can, however, tie in the strikeout. So this score is not finalized yet. But as of right now, Mandalorians has it by 6-5. And it could be more. Shane, not happy. Scott, congratulations. He was dead ass last. And last week I had mentioned that he needed to get into double digits this week to maybe start feeling better about himself or about his team. And he will after the conclusion of this matchup. So, congratulations, Scott. Moving on to the matchup of the week. That's right, Christopher Walker. Have a seat. I should go ahead and tell you that I was never worried. Nope, not at all. There's that nasty lime flavor. No, it's always a concern when you face off against one Christopher Walker. He does have magician hands that's always pulling rabbits and assholes out of hats. But as of right now, you are done, sir. You do not pass go. You do not collect $200. This game is over. I don't care that Kyle Schwarber is in there right now. I'm not losing that average and I'm not losing that OBP. I locked up, thank God that I locked up the stats last night enough to put you away, sir, because today's stats were not exciting at all. Nothing really happened for me. A Mateo home run. Yippee. 32 to 26, 11 to 4 in the home runs, 32 to 17 in the RBIs. 8 to 3 in the stolen bases, 259 over 199 in the average, 323 on base percentage to 265. Fuck you for getting Pablo Lopez or whoever it was that got. No, I think it was a relief pitcher that got you that win, but and I got one from my relief pitcher, whatever. You know, I'm just happy and proud of you that I don't believe you streamed on me. But yeah, we tied in the wins 6-6. I don't give a fuck what you people say about the fact that I traded away Josh Lowe for Zach Wheeler. I believe that the conversation was out there. I believe that Brian made it very clear that he was open to trading Zach Wheeler. I reached out to one Brian and I approached him. We had a back and forth conversation because it was not an outfielder that I was going to be trading away. And then we found a suitable candidate, and there it went. So, holla at your boy. That's how it's done. But yes, Wheeler got me the win yesterday and therefore locked us in today. So, thank you very much. I had such high hopes that one Justin Steele was going to beat the Fish today, but he could not do it. But I destroyed you in those strikeouts, sir. 85-47. Have a seat. Thank you. Doesn't really matter, but so what? So, and I don't think I got a save plus hold until like yesterday, and when I got two of them, and then I got one today, something like that. I think. Did I get one today? I did. Yeah, Evan Phillips. I think he gave me one yesterday, and so did Swanson. Not a Brayu guy. They just don't want to give him the opportunity. Anyways, that was the matchup of the week, sir. Boom, boom. That's right. 9-2. Have a seat. Now the target is firmly placed on one choking these nuts, in parentheses, Shane's bitch, because the live standings are as followed. Now, again, some scores that are actively going on right now may alter a little bit what we see here, but as of now, number 12 is Mandalorians with 13 wins, 30 losses, and 5 ties. The Hitmen have yet to receive a tie, sitting there at 11th place. At 10th place, moving up one spot, the cream is rising, sir, swinging low, 21, 26, and 1. Right above him, Brian Bucketheads, 21, 24, and 3. Above him, a little bit more cream rising. Rayford Peaches is sitting at number 8, 22, 25, and 1. By the way, these numbers are their records. Rally Monkeys falls from number 2 to 7th place. Therefore, if the playoffs was next week, he would not be there. 23, 21, and 4. One Josh also falling down into 6th place. These are your top 6, by the way. Moving on from number 6, Josh with 25, 23, and 0. Another team that has yet to receive a tie. We only have 3 teams now that have no ties. McCollin 25. Fernando. Good job, Fernando. Way to jump up in there, rising from 7th to 5th place, 25, 23, and nothing. Falling from 1st place to 4th would be Jason with a record of 25, 20, and 3. At 3rd place, one Shane Pokenes, 27, 20, and 1. Now, again, this may change if he ends up tying, and Jason may actually, I believe, take that position of 3rd, or maybe because he has more ties. And for whatever reason, ties are a little bit more important. Drop it like it's fought, jumps back into second, or jumps all the way up rather to 2nd place. And again, that score also has the ability to change. And number 1, choking these nuts, in parentheses, Shane's bitch, 28, 17, and 3. That's right, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah! All right. Now let's look ahead to next week and see who's going to be beating my ass. Also, because I have it pulled up, I'm really excited about this league. I'm excited about the players that we have. I'm excited about the trades. I've tried to stand by not making a trade, but it's too hard to stand by and not make a trade. And there were some trades made this week. Vinny Pasquantino and Brian Reynolds getting traded for Freddie Freeman. That one looks to be really about equal, but I believe that if Vinny P starts kicking it into high gear, Ray actually might have won that trade. Jordan Walker was traded for Andrew Vaughn. Jake Cronenworth, two trades between the same two teams. I guess you guys had to work something out here. Weren't they made on the same day? No, 2 days apart. Okay. But yeah, Jake Cronenworth and Aaron Nola for Juan Soto and Shane Bieber. Man, Shane, I was looking at your lineup. My goodness, man. Let's just have star-studded fuckers on there. Bench warmers and rally monkeys also made a trade. Wander Franco and Pablo Lopez. Yep. Drew Rasmussen and Jazz Chisholm were also made in a trade, and Josh Lowe, Zach Wheeler. But again, there was, some other trades that were made last week. Chris Bassett for Andres Jimenez. Eric's not happy about that one. Ah, goodness. So, anyways, but yeah, transactions are being made. Yes, I know. Transaction watch. What's the transaction history now from one Casey Dobson? Yes, I'm up to 31. Shut your mouth. But whatever. Okay. I mean, just shut your mouth. Justin Turner was just dropped by Rally Monkeys. He picked up Tyler O'Neill. Check that out. This is live. This is happening live, or just happened. So week 4 is fixing to be in the books with those scores, with a few that are yet to be decided based off of Sunday night's baseball game. However, next week, here we go. All right. Let's look at next week's matchup. Swing and Low will face off against McCollin 25. Now, the rankings are not up to date. However, I believe that I remember. So this will be the number 10 team versus the number 5 team. Swing and Low versus McCollin 25. That's going to be a good matchup. Rally Monkeys versus Bucketheads. Rally Monkeys is looking to get back into playoff contention, while Bucketheads is trying to hold him down and move himself up in the rankings. Hitman versus Mandalorians. These are your top, or excuse me, your bottom 2 teams. So these two are going to be jockeying for position. They want to get out of 11th and 12th. What are they going to do to make their teams better? Because I believe Mandalorians had 0 quality starts. Pitching is a son of a bitch right now, so you need it. Here comes another good matchup. Drop it like it's fought. That's Nick versus Rayford Peaches. Ray's trying to again continue that cream rise to the top, while Fott, is trying to receive his number 1 ranking right back after losing it last week to this motherfucker right here. Bench warmers versus Red Sox Nation. These are two teams that are ranked 6th, and I believe he is ranked, Red Sox Nation, you are ranked 5th? Yeah, 5th. Very good. Is that right? Or 4th? Yeah, it's Josh, Jason, Shane. No, 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 no. Red Sox Nation, you are ranked 4th. That's right. And Josh is 6th. So this is a matchup between two top tier teams, as is this one. Choking D's Nuts versus Trippin' Billy's. Number 1 versus number 3. Yes. That's right. I remember. Josh, Fernando, Jason, Shane, Nick, myself. There we go. We got it. So, drum roll, please. Who's going to be the matchup of the week? It's a double. You got to put the double, right? You got to go with the 2 teams that are in the top up there, right? Benchwarmers versus Jason. We'll be co-sharing myself and Shane in the matchup of the week. I will say that knowing the history with Shane, I do not favor well, especially when I'm going up against names such as Jose Ramirez, Xander Bogaerts, Juan Soto, Matt Olson. Not good. A pitching staff that consists of Shane Bieber, Joe Musgrove, Zach Gallen, and Freddie Peralta will be facing off against my lineup. Let's see who we got here. Oh, former Brave Freddie Freeman will be going up against Matt Olson. Jazz Chisholm, Rafael Devers, Jorge Mateo, Mike Trout. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's more star-studded power on Shane's team, and especially in the batting category. Now, I believe that I have a slight edge over one I'll trade you pitchers to help you win, Shane. Kevin Gosman, hopefully, will have another great performance. Let's see if Tanner Bibby comes back. Will we ever see Taj Bradley again? And is Mitch Keller actually a thing? We shall see. So it'll be interesting for sure. This is going to be a good matchup between Shane and I. And I also believe Jason and Josh will have a good matchup as well. That's really all I got. I hope you guys have enjoyed this past 30 minutes, and I hope you all have a great week. Next week, I will make sure to, well, yeah, I'm off next Monday, so I'll try to stick back with my Monday schedule if you guys like it that way. If not, maybe I'll try to start doing it Sunday night and reading the stack tracker and give you guys a an update like that. Let me know in the league chat what you like. Let me know also in the league chat, are you as disappointed in Mars Wrigley like I am about getting rid of Green Apple? Okay. I just think it was a huge insult to the Green Apple fans. Let me ask you this. Can we not have both? First of all, Green Apple and Lime, though their coating was the same color, Green Apples are noticeably lighter in color than a Lime. Why not just make a lighter color and just put them both in there? Blow my mind. Granted, I'm still not going to enjoy the green apples, or excuse me, the limes as much, but probably my least favorite is grape. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just burning through all of your time. Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your week, ladies and gentlemen. I am Casey Dobson signing off. Good night. Bye bye.